Welcome to today's episode of Furniture Industry News on October 15th, 2024. In this episode, we'll dive into the latest developments in the furniture industry, including import volumes, retail sales trends, consumer shopping preferences, mattress buying plans, and Big Lots store closures. Stay tuned for these important updates that every furniture professional should know. Despite a recent 3-day dockworkers strike at East Coast and Gulf Coast ports, import cargo volume is expected to stay strong this October. The National Retail Federation and Hackett Associates Global Port Tracker report forecasts a 3.1% year-over-year increase, projecting 2.12 million 20-foot equivalent units for the month. This positive outlook comes after the International Longshoremen's Association and the United States Maritime Alliance extended their existing contract through mid-January. This extension allows time for negotiations and keeps ports open during the crucial holiday season. While the brief strike caused some disruptions, with retailers facing additional warehousing and transportation costs, experts believe the overall impact on the holiday shopping season will be minimal. Ports across the country are working hard to meet demand and recover from the short-term setback. The priority now is for both parties to reach a long-term agreement before the January deadline to avoid future disruptions. Despite these challenges, the surge in imports over recent months suggests that retailers and wholesalers are well prepared for the upcoming holiday season. September 2024 brought mixed results for retail sales. While we saw a slight dip in month-over-month numbers, there was still growth when compared to last year. The CNBC NRF Retail Monitor reported that total retail sales, excluding automobiles and gasoline, fell by 0.32% from August. However, the year-over-year numbers paint a more positive picture, with an increase of 0.55%. Looking at specific sectors, online sales led the pack with impressive growth. E-commerce and other non-store sales jumped by 15.21% compared to last year. Clothing and accessories stores also performed well, showing a 10.31% increase year-over-year. Health and personal care stores rounded out the top three, with a 4.82% boost. These trends suggest that while consumers might be tightening their belts in some areas, they're still spending on essentials and treating themselves to new clothes. The strong performance of online sales also indicates a continued shift towards digital shopping experiences. A recent survey by Brooksbell revealed some interesting insights about consumer shopping preferences. Surprisingly, shoppers of all ages still prefer in-store experiences over online shopping. The main reason? Convenience. When it comes to furniture and decor specifically, between 26% and 36% of respondents said they prefer to make these purchases in-store. This preference was highest among baby boomers and younger millennials. But why do people still enjoy shopping in person? Well, convenience topped the list, followed by the variety of choices and the ability to see and touch products before buying. For younger shoppers aged 18 to 34, saving time was also a key factor. However, online shopping still has its advantages. The ability to shop at any time of day and avoid crowds and long lines were cited as major perks. These factors were consistent across all age groups. It's clear that retailers need to focus on creating convenient shopping experiences, whether in-store or online, to meet the diverse needs of today's consumers. Let's take a closer look at mattress buying plans for the second half of 2024. According to recent research, a quarter of consumers are planning to purchase a new mattress. When it comes to size preferences, queen mattresses are leading the pack, chosen by 45% of potential buyers. King-size mattresses are the second most popular option at 30%, with full-size beds coming in third at 12%. Interestingly, older generations, particularly Gen X and baby boomers, are showing the highest intention to buy new mattresses. As for mattress types, hybrid and memory foam options are topping the wish lists of many shoppers. Consumers are also prioritizing features like support, pressure relief, and cooling properties. Many are willing to pay more for quality, with 70% of buyers focusing on these features rather than just price. This trend reflects a growing awareness of how important a good night's sleep is for overall health and wellness. Big Lots, the well-known discount retailer, has announced its fifth round of store closings. This latest announcement brings the total number of planned closures to 553 since the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on September 9th. The closures are spread across multiple states, with Texas, California, Ohio, and Washington being the most affected in this round. As part of its restructuring efforts, Big Lots has entered into a sales agreement with Nexus Capital Management. This agreement is subject to higher bids in a court-supervised auction process. Nexus has been designated as the stalking horse bidder, agreeing to acquire Big Lots assets and ongoing business operations for approximately $760 million. This deal includes $2.5 million in cash, plus debt payoff and the assumption of certain liabilities. The move is aimed at helping Big Lots navigate its financial challenges and potentially emerge as a more streamlined operation. That's all for today's episode of Furniture Industry News. We've covered a lot of ground, from import volumes and retail trends to consumer preferences and industry changes. To stay up to date with the latest happenings in the furniture world, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. We're here to keep you informed about the trends and developments that matter most to furniture professionals. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Furniture Industry News.